All right. The Secret Lake stream is here. So like I might be like way too tired for actually playing this game right now, but I meant to go live earlier and I just didn't find the time, so I just ended up doing a bunch of other things. I would normally just not go live this late because I don't do very well when I'm sleepy, but I meant to go live, so I'm just gonna go live and play a couple runs. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Might not go particularly well. The Force Floor 6 Elite. Scary reality to live in. Maybe I want Lost Coffer because of that. Maybe just like farm 4 elites or something. Maybe we can like see what the Lost Coffer has. A Bone Brew and a Lethality. Maybe I can go this way. It's like theoretically kind of strong Bone Brew Lethality, right? I was blocking that correct. Strange World 11. Oh, I could have actually killed that turn. But I didn't know what I was going to draw, right? Play triple block. Next turn go like Bodyguard Unleash. Yeah, I probably already made a mistake. It's a good sign. Good sign that we're already throwing. I mean, the draw was kind of bad, not gonna lie, but don't like a poke or a defile. I prefer poke, like as a card. Kind of functionally, I think it's a better card. Defile is also kind of sweet with like lethality. It gives me something to actually scale. Ethereal deck or something. I'll like die in 3 floors or something somehow. I didn't think that was possible. We're an underdog, so these enemies aren't supposed to hit me, but somehow I'm already half HP. Do I need like a random sow in my deck? For Debilitate? Debilitate's so stupidly overpowered, but... Sow gives me some like ways of playing the game that Debilitate does not do. And I'm like mostly concerned with surviving like these floors. Debilitate doesn't do anything on these floors. Right? Craig Autonomy, thank you for the Prime sub. You are very much appreciated. Why? No, I deserve this. Do. It's just true. I just do deserve this. What do I deserve? Yeah, thanks for watching. No escape solves the fish. Because that's a problem that I need to solve. I generally like drain power. I guess we're trying to find farm 4 elites. Like that's where we're at here. That's what we're doing. Farming 4 elites with the worst deck you've ever seen. Just the worst deck. So bad. It's just so bad. And we get this freaking guy as our first elite. And we also draw like shit. That's great. That's good. I'm having a great time. I'm really... This is going well. God, that's just insane. Master of strategy. I guess I'll die. Okay, sure, fine. I'll just die. It's... I don't mind dying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything that I could have done on this path to solve that problem. Huh. There's like nothing I was offered, right? Yeah, there's nothing I could have done. Yeah, there's actually just no counterplay to this. I just always die. I guess I have to go to the shop. I thought with like lethality and that potion, I could probably go this way, but turns out no, I just die with no counterplay. I think I had to get exactly Colony there and get a bad draw order to die though, so like it has to be exactly this scenario. But at least the HP being thrown away in this fight didn't matter. Like I think I threw away like 4 HP or something in this fight, and that's just irrelevant here. I'm dead like by 50 HP or something. Yeah, I'm like insanely dead. I could be probably full HP here and I'd still die because that draw order was that bad. It was basically the worst imaginable draw. Like everything was exactly bad. Like I drew all the attacks all together with lethality and all the defense all together every time. And I could not keep Asti alive. I should have probably colorless potted on the turn where Asti was dying to hope to play block cards that turn instead of colorless potting later. But it hardly matters. Like the run's just completely dead as soon as I get that fight and I draw badly. It's just over. Yeah, well, this is going to be like par for the course for late streams. I'm telling you, after dinner, I don't have a brain. You're just going to have to get used to that. I don't think I've ever played like Spire 1 or Spire 2 late and like played well in my entire life. I don't think it's ever happened. But I said I would stream later, and then I couldn't find time to stream earlier today, so I'm here out of obligation. I didn't want to let you down, chat. But don't expect good plays. Or good draw orders, apparently. I think I like make this dark orb just straight up kill it somehow. Am I allowed to do this? 24. How are you not dead? This enemy's a freaking disaster. Taking like 70 damage somehow. I'm gonna die. Guess I'm getting punished for removing cards, yeah. It's kind of true. Kind of deserve to get punished for that. For being honest. You shouldn't just be able to remove cards and buy bagger prep in the first shop, right? Like, that should be illegal. Probably. This one's already dead. The order that this actually does matter, because this one will die before the lightning orb goes off. Claw. It's time, baby. Let's get it. Claw. Claw. The best card you've ever seen. Claw. Claw solves the Phantom. Vexing Puzzle Box is very good. Because otherwise, Phantom against Dark Orbs, I mean, okay, I have, like, Lightning Orbs. Phantom, I can die. Phantom usually isn't a real fight on defect, right? Like, it's just not an actual fight. Squeep. Sick card, man. I love Scrape. Capacitor. I love orb slots. It's probably just like a terrible idea. But I do love orb slots. The Pendulum. Squad. Was that the right idea? I could have done something better, maybe. Only blocks for like 0. I see you're just a complete joke. Well, good for me, I guess. Whee. Rocket Punch. Can't even do anything with that. Garbage. That turn used my buffer, really? I'm dead. Not quite. I like do something this turn. Oh, I failed. I have a dual cast in my hand? That's crazy. The card art in this game sometimes is hard to see, okay? Like, it's just sometimes hard to see what card is actually in your hand. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. I forgot this enemy existed. Do I have to, like, use a potion? Maybe. Your journey ends here. Actually, it probably doesn't because you're incompetent and bad at the game and stupid. Sorry, bro. Turn 1 build. The Ice Lance costs 0 for the whole fight. It's like extremely questionable. That should be allowed. Claw. They're so done for. Can I beat Phantom on this amount of HP? It's kind of suspicious. Can also just rest. Like, what's the problem with resting? Maybe I need that claw to beat Phantom. Yeah, Storm solves the fight, surely. You've already lost all of your stuff. Like, what are you doing? Lock in, Van Dumb. Stupid. How you doing, Chad? How's your day been? I got like more busy than I expected to, so I didn't get to do my fun stream that I was planning on doing. I was planning on such a fun stream. It would have been so good. I got all sleepy instead. Poopy defends. You know, I'm also a big fan of Poopy defends. We can creative AI frost focus outscale the enemy and then dupe every defend and my algorithm with Wagoopy. That sounds really fun. I'm glad that they kept all this in the game. I'm really happy that they just didn't do anything about cringe. They just left it all in the game. That's just wonderful. Just good. What does Goopy do? It changes all your defense into like little genetic algorithms. Oh baby algos. Oh baby. Oh baby algo guys. It's extremely overpowered. If you weren't aware, it's like kind of the most broken thing in the whole game or something. Like all my defense are gone, so now I have like only good cards in my deck. It's crazy. Who let me have the only good cards in my deck? Like, they're all good. Like every card in my deck is good. They're all good. So I just reshuffle every turn with a pendulum. A bad card? Bro, they're trying to put a bad card in my deck. The heck? Vaughn doesn't do anything, so I guess I'll add Exterminate. And like, we'll hope we'll get some random thing that makes Exterminate good. There's some things that make Exterminate good. You can't yoink my Capacitor because I played it. Get owned. Knocking out this turn is actually fine if I draw the thing. I do. You might think it's a bad idea to knock it, but it doesn't actually leave until the turn after. I do have to kill it by then, though. Which maybe is actually like impossible or something. I mean, I can kill it. What? I mean, this is really fun. Fruit juice. I need to get big. It's very important that I get large. Darkness is probably good. Should I fight an elite? Is the effect allowed to fight elites? Well, my defense do say 7 block on them, and that's kind of like disgustingly overpowered, so it should be okay, right? Character squats. Squats. Just squats. Sounds true. I believe you, Croven. I'm not afraid. I believe you, Croven. Croven is the most trustworthy individual in the Spire community. He's never done anything wrong. My card's like probably okay or something. Should I play a poopy defend? Or like energy pot or something? I don't really feel like I need an energy pot. Can I kill it next turn? Or do I need a block? I can do like Glacier dual cast with the Dark Orb in front. Like try to kill it maybe. I don't know how math works, so I can't tell if I actually can kill it. It looks like I can't kill it. If only I knew how math works, I would have avoided this. Exterminate plus, holy. I mean, it didn't hit either strike, so I say it's a dub, right? All my defense say 9 except for one of them. Which is, like, so stupid if you think about it, really. Like, if you really think about it, it's just, like, really dumb. They all say 9 block on them. If I fight the bees, do I just die? Let's find out. Okay, these guys, my plan was to use the strength potion, so let's do that. My non-functioning brain says my plan was to use the strength pot anyway. Why don't you just keep the Aggro around you? It's probably a pretty good redraw. Exterminate. That was less exciting than I expected it to be. I am meant to do that, right? There's no way I'm not meant to do that. I didn't actually think about it, but it feels impossible that I'm not meant to do that. Skim. I don't know, must be good, right? Energy seems good. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Time to double play every single goopy. I didn't double play every single goopy. I lied. I could double play Goopy over Alco. Like, Alco's gonna get big enough, right? Holy, it caught up. That's so exciting. We're out of goopy. Exterminate them. Chaos Plus upgraded. I just keep going to every fire and resting. Maybe goopy defense suck. Bagger Prep. I bought that. That's probably worth it. Okay, we can have the Giga turn 1 of the gods, like Bagger Prep, Vexing Puzzle Box, you know, Happy Flower, Lantern, Anchor, and Toolbox. You can just have it all. Just everything. Every turn 1 option. How do I beat the boss right now? I just like play a creative AI and it falls over and dies or what? Sounds realistic. Giga turn 1. Prolong. Probably block a decent amount. Holy focus. Have you ever seen focus before? The power of focus. No, my goopy. I needed that for next turn. Barrel. My favorite card is here finally. Why did I do that? I don't know. The inner workings of my mind are impossible to understand. This guy's getting kind of cooked. Lizard tail. That's cheating. You can't just give me a lizard tail. Like that's just not. Should I upgrade or should I take barrage? Barrage does a shabillion damage. So I kind of like that about it. I like dealing a shabillion damage. I already have Dark Orbs though. But I can never get quad cast. I'm just gonna take a random quad. And then believe in creative AI. Best card ever. Mayhem. Oh yeah. It's time for Mayhem. Struck. I don't know if that play made sense, but never play more than 3 cards a turn. So it's kind of implausible, like playing 3 cards a turn. How do you ever do that? Maybe I'll do it. Oh yeah, I play 1 at the start of the turn. Okay. Good thing I didn't click that. Is this like okay? No, not really. I'm sure it'll be fine. Somehow. This is like 70 damage or something. That's gotta be good enough, right? Ow. Alright, we did it. We defeated the Knowledge Demon of Doom. Multicast is payoff for my Dark Orbs, so I can go Babwam a little bit more easily. I do like going Babwam, you know, going Babwam's kind of nice. I have some card draws, I gotta go super critical. Card will probably just like randomly do something. Beautiful bracelet on super critical, that's balanced. Yep. It's balanced. Trust me. Draw a billion, jabillion, shabillion cards. We have to fight the door, which, like, is free probably. Surely the door is free. God. You just got exterminated. The loop on the darkness, that's how I kill the door. I just loop a dark orb and it dies. Really, creative AI, if it could outscale the door, it would be good enough. I just don't know if creative AI actually outscales the door. Creative AI is like weird in this game. It doesn't cleanly outscale things like it did in Spire 1. Because you don't get like defrag and bias cog from it with like random artifact sources. There's like more powers in the pool that don't scale you fully to kill the door. Or like to outscale boss fights, I guess. It's not about the door specifically, it was a prompt before the door. Like, I didn't take the multicast. I mean, I kind of don't regret that because I got the super critical draw 3, which is pretty strong, but like, this is like the best offering you've ever seen in your life. It's like I need the darkness to be big enough, and like loop is maybe a way to make that happen. Maybe. You suck. Remove. Right, I have no strikes. That's probably upside. We're probably getting somewhere. No strikes. My deck is just a bunch of poopy defense. Oh. What an incredible sound effect. Should probably start building a dark orb, but I have like 2 buffer stacks, so I'm not too worried about it. Play that later. But Barrel. Synchronize. I can upgrade it to not exhaust, and then maybe I have some repeat focus, which is kind of nice. I don't really have repeat focus. Oh god, it's the guy that counters my build. This guy doesn't actually counter my build because it rewards like blocking a lot. Which is what my build actually does, is it blocks a lot. CS2 needs a relic like cultist headpiece, I agree. You're very correct. I don't have to play every Goopy defend every fight. It is like good to play them though. It's not a bad idea. Claw. This is the door solution I need is Claw. And then we add the ferals, and then our deck actually does good damage instead of bad damage. Yes. We'll get all of that. That will happen. I don't know why I'm fighting elites. It's probably just stupid. I'm being stupid. Stupid. I think I might be stupid. Exterminate. Just play a Shadow Shield. I got a multicast, so theoretically I can just like push this orb and then. Your upgrades are no more. GG these guys. The Dwarves video? You mean the one where he's just spitting facts the entire time? The most base video I've ever watched? Like the best video ever? Like I've never watched a more correct video in my entire life. Like genuinely. The most correct opinion that's ever been like put on the internet. But like I'm not kidding. The door is the best thing in this game. I will argue with you if you want me to. It fixes so many problems. I actually have to like build a deck, you know. It's crazy. Having to build a deck is just so cool. I love building decks. It's like why I play deck building games. It's pretty fun. I know I did. Wow. Put my genetic art and then make sure I don't draw it later because I don't like that card. If it just owns you, you're just bad. Should have played better, dummy. You suck. I'm gonna die. For like this thing, maybe. You're welcome, Opum. I really did think of you when I started this stream. I was like, Opum's gonna be so happy when he sees me live. He's just gonna be so happy. He's gonna go, guards. I feel like I'm looping my focus cards pretty efficiently now, actually. Unfortunately, the door has something to say about my focus cards. The door's gonna be like, haha, nice job, buddy. Sick focus, dumbass. And then I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just die. And it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be popping off the whole time I'm dying. I'm gonna be like, this is the best thing that I've ever experienced in all of gaming. That's a zero cost meteor strike, by the way. This relic is so unbelievably stupid. They really just put relics in this game without thinking. They were just like, oh, that sounds funny. Let's do that. Yeah, sick relic, man. Zero cost freaking meteor strike in my opening hand. And it stays zero cost for the whole fight. Guess I'll go infinite. My bad. Wow, this is broken. Wow. Need more card draw. I only draw a shabillion cards every turn. I need to draw like more than that. It's not enough. Lar focus. Exterminate. Or how there's still more of these things. Have you ever seen that big of like a frost orb in this game before? That's the biggest frost orb that's ever been frost orbed ever of all time. Glacier. You can't take away both my Glacier's door because I have two of them. Why did my defense say 20 on them? Somebody explain like why they have such a big number. I need a good explanation for why the things are big. Oh god, I'm dead. Well, it was a good run. Unfortunately. Oh my god. Why? I probably made a mistake somewhere. It doesn't matter. Whee. Dork. The power of the Dark Orb. Yeah, if you just like get a zero cost meteor strike at the start of every fight, I think any character would kind of cope with that. Weeboot. Get a card eaten. Random card. Like what this card says is get a random card eaten by the door. That's what it says. It says the door eats a random card. Insanely shit. Look at this garbage. Secret weapon. Alright, bro, what the shit are you doing? Like, you can't do this. This is cheating. That's not balanced. You can't just, like, give me an echo. Shit's just broken. Like, can't do that. It's broken. Am I super critical? Apparently the answer is no. No super critical for me. I'm just not critical. Oh, I'll go G. Compile driver. That's probably the correct line. Oh no, I took damage. Ow. Scaling. Very important. It's gonna save me later. Synchronize, synchronize. Oh, that was a bad play, right? Because if I double dual cast now, I won't just kill it. I think before I would have just killed it. So like double energy. That was also a bad play. Oh, it's dead. Okay. All calculated. Right. We can upgrade capacitor. We can rest. I feel like 20 HP into the Door of Doom is like pretty chill. Oh god. Flash of Steel. Storm. Oh, it's so done for. That's all I needed. I do kind of have to play my creative AI though. I can't like miss my creative AI or I'll probably lose. I got him. I have a lot of card draw though, so I'm not like likely to miss. Those cards will never get deleted, which is probably a good thing for me. Like leave these in maybe. Aha, I drew my whole deck on turn 1. You can't beat that door. Are you stupid or something? Are you dumb? Are you an idiot? I think I'll play Echo Farm. Probably. Cure All. I just like announced Cure All and like gestured at the door and then assuming it's gonna die somehow. I synchronize. No. Ah, but that's not my only focus card. You fool. I have much focus. I will play creative AI. Burst him down. Storm. Cook 'em. The power of storm. Ow. It's not lethal. Guess it's not. Ow. It must be lethal this turn, though, right? You kind of see what I mean by creative AI, right? Like, it's just kind of weird. Because of the way it works in this game. Alright, goodbye, door. You lost. I think I died to the guy. I think my odds of not dying to the guy are like kind of fine. We took all the bad parts of Tim and just put him in one thing. You mean all the good parts? Finally, an enemy that tries to hurt me instead of just looking at me and saying, I hope you win. Go forth, my child. I hope you get the dub. I'm not going to try to kill you because I'm a loser. Sick of all these freaking poser ass enemies that just look at you, do anything. I'm sick of them. 65, that's big. Ooh, block. Genetic hog. If he just sees my weakness, I just die. Play better. Ow. I'm gonna get knobbed. Having Lizard Tail in this game without Act 4, you just kind of like random cards, fully expecting to just be completely fine. It's kind of what Lizard Tail does to you in this game. It's like, how do you lose, you know? Goopy. I play Albert here, or do I die? I do like 1 billion damage. 1 billion's not actually enough though. Bogus. Oh, it's so over. Bogus. Focus and Echo Form? Cheating. Shadow Shield, Shadow Shield. One. Darkness. Thunder. Thunder with Storm Creative AI is kind of fun. Goodbye. GG Defectones. Working character. I really... Goopy Defends are like maybe the best brain off boss relic in the game, because you just like remove 4 base cards and replace them with genetic algorithm. That's like insane. Like you just like, it's like P-Box, but you get algorithms. Kind of deck takes -1 draw. Pyramid decks. Every time I've had Pyramid, I've taken -1 draw. And it's been like very convincingly correct. I think the -1 energy option is pretty often correct as well. The one that makes it where you can only play 3 cards per turn, I think is very rarely correct though. So there's just like a lot of things that play random cards in this game. So it's like kind of hard to only play 3 cards. So I think sometimes option 1 you can take the right option, but not often. And a decent amount on the third option you can take the -1 energy. There's like pretty often that you like, it's like what? It's a decent amount of damage that it adds, like 11 damage or something. There's a decent amount of the time your 1 energy can't actually output that much. That fight's not that hard though. The Sandworm boss is definitely the hardest Act 2 elite, or Act 2 boss fight. The crab is the easiest. The crab is just a joke. The crab is just like, it just looks at you and you just kill it. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I got a lot of strong things in this run, like Goopy Defends. I got like random transform of a strike into an algorithm. Early Shadow Shield Glacier is also very good. Random hotfix. I got very, like, I mean, both of these boss relics are like S tier, like, insane boss relic. Very strong. Super critical with draw 3 is just like, look at this card. It says game 4 energy, draw 3 cards. It's like a super offering. It's a super offering. Like, what? Oh yeah, this relic's crazy. I think it's especially good on defect. It's good in general, but it's like especially good on defect. I feel. Yeah, despite how much I was obviously willing to throw away the lizard's tail, I still did not lose it. So I could have probably saved a lot of HP and been like very far away from dying. But that's not what happened. No, Blur's being legit. Blur's gonna see the beauty in the Doormaker. Because he's a smart player and he'll actually figure it out. The Doormaker's the best thing ever put into this game. The best fight. I love the Doormaker so much. Like, it actually makes me want to cry. They're gonna kill my baby. They're gonna kill the best fight in the whole game. I've been calling you dumb for years, Jason. You're used to it at this point. Me and Zeknar, bully squad. I think they kill it now. It probably comes back in a few months. I mean, I hope so. The door is the best thing that like, genuinely, I'm not kidding when I say this. My brain, like, neuron activation while playing this game with the door in the game compared to with the door out of the game is like so unbelievably funny. Like, the door isn't in the game. I just click random cards on whenever you run. The door, like, I think the game for me got easier with the door in the game because I just think more, so I win more. Because my brain's actually activated. Well, like, all my losses pre-patch was like me just brain off clicking because I'm bored. The door actually means that I have to like think about the game maybe a little bit. Because I actually have a problem that I have to address instead of just like ignoring all the problems in the run because nothing matters because everything is just pushover. No, I like his design too. I'm telling you I like his design, so I do just not believe me. I like his design. I like the randomness. It's variants that I have to play around. I like playing around variants. That's why I play roguelikes, is to play around variants. Like, you know how much variance exists in the heart fight? How much stuff is out of your control that you can control because you, like, make good decisions. What is a counterplay? It's in your deck building, Jason. You make decisions and you plan around the fight and you make contingency plans. You say, oh, if it eats this card, I'll do this. If it eats this card, I'll do this. And then you build towards a deck that can handle all the contingencies. That's how you beat the door, is you make plans and then you execute those plans in the door fight and win the fight. There are lots of solutions. The mechanic is very easy to play around if you know what you're doing. I have felt more joy playing around the door maker in deck building and in gameplay, like in the fight itself, than any other fight in this game. Like, I'm not even joking. It's been more fun to play around. I've never felt bullshitted in the fight. I've only felt like I've been in control the entire time. Like, it feels like if I lose the fight, I died to the door once. Like, this run. And it was completely my fault because of bad... Like, I got really unlucky in the fight and I ate a lot of bad cards. But, you know... It was all in my decision-making that led to it being possible to lose this fight. I could have played around it. Like, there are decisions I could have made in this Act 3 that would have led to this fight never killing me, but I made decision. Like, I could have saved this potion as well. I mean, you'll get what you want. They'll get what they want. Like, they're gonna change the door. The complaining is just too loud. Like, and there is a certain extent of it where I do agree. I think the door on low ascension, like the way it's balanced right now, and like playing against it on low ascension is gonna feel really annoying for new players. Like, new players are gonna fight it, and then they're not gonna understand how to play around that mechanic, right? It's too complicated. It's a very complicated to play around mechanic that requires a deep understanding of drafting and like how to play fights and stuff. And like that for a new player, the fact that it just still has that mechanic for like people playing on Ascension 0 is just not going to be very fun for them. So it's probably just not a very good scalable mechanic for like high Ascension. But I have bigger problems with the design of the other two fights, specifically the Queen. The Queen is very stupid. I don't like the Queen. The Queen is very boring to fight. The door is the best designed Act 3 boss at this point by a decent amount. I don't know what the I just hope they figure out the balance and then I'm satisfied with it by the end. But I'm much more satisfied with this patch than I was with the previous one. It's so much better, and it's making me optimistic to a certain extent because like this patch is so much more fun to play than the last one. Like, they meaningfully made a ton of improvements to the game on the first patch. It's like actually so much more fun. And that's just the first patch. Like, their first go around was like making the game a lot more fun. So like that means maybe they have the right ideas or they're seeing the right things. Because to me, the game is way more fun in this patch than it was in the previous patch. It's actually shocking how much more fun I'm having. It feels like sometimes I actually get punished for not taking elites in this version of the game, which is wonderful. What is my problem with the Queen? I mean, it's just that she's boring. Like, she just looks at you and doesn't do anything. No, usually killing the minion is correct, because she blocks like 20 all the time. And she doesn't actually attack you for like any damage when you kill the minion, so it's like totally chill. It just like makes it easier to kill her. Sometimes the HP pull is just easier to get through. Yeah, like random target damage or something. I find myself killing the minion most. I mean, I don't find myself thinking in the queen fight. Like the problem is that she doesn't do anything. She like puts no pressure on you. Like most decks can just outvalue the queen very easily. She needs to like put some threat on you, like if you don't kill the minion in this time frame, something bad's gonna happen, or if you don't like you have to meet some conditions. Like there has to be some conditionality to boss fights. If boss fights just look at you and deal damage, like the queen fight is just like a lot of other fights in this game where it's just a stat check. Like it's just like, can you block this much? Can you deal this much damage? Okay, you win. Like I want my bosses to be like, can you solve this problem? And then also a stat check. Like every fight's a stat check, but like a stat check and also, can you solve a problem? Like the Sandworm, for instance, like, can you block this much and deal this much damage? Okay. But can you deal with 6 statuses in your deck and spend energy on those status cards to not get eaten? Okay, that's an actual like test to your deck. Like Bantam is also cool. Bantam's like, hey, can you deal this much damage and block this much? Okay, you can do that, but can you get through 6 of these like intangible stacks? Like, can you deal multi-hit damage? Do you have like Sword Boomerang or a Celestial Might or something like that to get through my intangible stacks? That's cool, you know, because that's asking me to solve a problem. Like the Waterfall dude, not really that much. It's okay. Like it's just kind of boring to fight. Is all. Like the attacks it does are just kind of boring. Like the bomb mechanic is fine. It's like asking you to solve a problem. Like there is a problem to be solved there, but like playing the actual fight's kind of boring overall. You're just like looking at regular attacks and it just like kind of throws stuff at you. Not that interesting. The Bantam is definitely my favorite Act 1 boss right now. It's the Bantam. Because I've made actual deck building decisions to solve the Bantam instead of just like, okay, good card, beat boss. Like I add good card to beat boss. Like I'm taking Celestial Might in Act 1 to deal with Bantam. And that's fun. I want to do that. That's how I want to beat bosses, like taking specific solves to solve the specific problems that the bosses present to me. Instead of like, just, okay, I add stats, I win. No, it's not about them being the most difficult boss fights. Like, it's that they test deck building. It's not about like you can have a boss fight that just does like 500 damage to you on turn 2. And like, okay, yeah, that's the hardest boss in the game, but is that interesting? Like, no. Is that they're asking me to build specific types of decks to handle the problems that they present me. That's all I care about. Like I don't really care about Knowledge Demon that much. Like this boss can be kind of difficult, but it's just kind of a big HP number and then like does a bunch of damage. Like it's not a very interesting fight. It's not asking me to solve any problems. Like I don't really like this boss at all. But it's not an easy fight. It's not free. It's not like particularly hard, but it's not free. But it's kind of boring because it's just like I attack a lot and I'm not asking you to do anything specific or build an interesting deck to solve the problems that I'm presenting to you. Like the only like kind of thing that it does is like you can solve it by having like Piercing Wail and stuff, I guess. Because like the multi hits the scariest turn, so I guess Strength Down is cool. But that's like it. Outside of that, it's just like a generic stat check, which is like boring to me. And the Act 3 bosses were all stat checks. Like that's why Act 3 was so dreadful, is because like every boss was the same thing. They were all stat checks. And like now the door is actually something unique and interesting that I have to build around. So the door is just like carrying the game for me right now. Because as soon as I enter Act 3, I still have to play. Like I still have to make decisions in Act 3 instead of just like, okay, my deck wins. I just go to the bosses and win. Which is what I was doing before. It was so dreadfully boring. So dreadfully boring. I mean, of course, you massively overscale any fight. There's no problems that can be like presented to a deck that can massively overscale unless it's like you die on turn 2, like the heart. But there's not a lot of fights that present that problem. Like this game could use like a Reptomancer, but I think that's better fit as an elite. I mean, you could make a boss like that. The Doormaker's trying to ask you a different question. Like, yes, you can outscale the Doormaker, but like it is asking you to solve a specific problem. But you could have an Act 3 boss that's just like, I kill you really fast. Can you scale faster? Or can you like get into a good position faster? Like a Reptomancer type of boss. Because there's no fight in this game that's like Reptomancer, where it's like, if on turn 2 your deck is just kind of bricky, then you just die. Like it does 100 damage to you and you die. That just doesn't really exist in this game. And this game could use something like that because that does add a lot of pressure to the game where you're like actually pressured to build an efficiently fast deck. Reptomancer is more interesting without Act 4 though, because like the problems you're solving to solve Repto are often the problems you're also solving to solve like the Act 4 elites in the heart and Spire 1. So you just kind of incidentally solve Reptomancer by solving Act 4 elites in the heart because you have to do that. Dono and Deco were like the Act 3 boss stat check in Spire 1. But like all 3 bosses were stat checks in Spire 1. Like you could just outvalue them with scaling. Like there was no like super fast Act 3 boss fight, but that was kind of okay because in Act 4 you had the Act 4 elites in the heart, which were very fast fights. So like that was the contrast. Like you have these fights you can just outscale, and then you have the Act 4 fights that don't let you just easily outscale them because they attack so much for so fast. I don't dislike Skulking Colony. It's like a difficult fight to deal with. It feels threatening, and like there are some interesting drafting decisions I made to solve the problem. The thing I don't like about Skulking Colony is that it's ugly. That's what I don't like about it. It's just like disgusting to look at. If it was like cool to look at, I would probably like the fight just fine. It's just like this like weird guy standing there, just like punches you, like it's like you. But like I've actually made some cool deck building decisions. Like I take on like Defect, there's this card. I've been taking in Act 1 underdogs semi-aggressively. Like there's like the status stuff, and then there's also like I've just been taking iteration, and it's felt great to solve that fight. Like it's actually I take so much less damage if this is in my deck, right? Like it does add to that. Like that's what I want the elites to do a bit more, is like add specific cards that you kind of want to add, or certain deck building decisions you want to make to solve those fights. Because Spire 1 had that in like that was the best thing about Spire 1. Spire 2's elites just kind of say, okay, you can do the same thing against all of us and it's fine. Skulking Colony actually does kind of do that. So to a certain extent I do like the fight because it does challenge me in a way where it like wants me to actually make drafting decisions around the fight instead of just saying, okay, good card, good card, good card, good card, and then walk into the fight, you know. But the fight's ugly and doesn't feel fun to fight. It's a low dopamine fight. Like that's a criticism, I guess. Like it does feel bad for it to like block and just punch you and then add 5 dazes to your deck, and then you can only deal 15 damage. It's just like so many limitations on the player, and people want to feel less limited. So I mean the boss will change. People are complaining so much, it's going to change. I mean, I don't mind the idea of an elite fight that forces you to play a lot of turns. I feel like in this game, it's not the best idea, though. Like, the idea in a different game would be more fun than it is in this game. Because in this game, it's just kind of asking you to build the deck that the game already is suffering too much against. I prefer, like, a Knob. Like, if you were playing Skulking Colony with Gremlin Knob, the game would be much better. Even though Skulking Colony is, like, also difficult. The challenge that Gremlin Knob is presenting you is more interesting than what Skulking Colony is presenting you right now in this game. And I say that like when I just like got obliterated by Skulking Colony in the last round that I played. I just Omega owned. The draw order in this fight was terrible. And I also like threw away like 20 HP or something on a bunch of different floors. And I think I also misplayed this fight. I played terribly. I didn't play well this round either, but this round was just kind of impossible to lose. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't play well after dinner. That's just who I am. I'm sleepy. I play the best in the mornings, to be honest, and like early afternoon and stuff, like before I start my day fully. But I said I would go live later, so I didn't want to not stream. But I do think I should probably end because I'm not going to play well. It's just not possible. Jorbs' video is so based. It's the best video I've ever watched, honestly. It's such a good video. He's so correct. Like I was cheering. Like I was actually like cheering and clapping the whole time I was watching the video, you know, like I was popping off. I was losing my mind. So real, like just the most true thing I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, probably can't keep it going. I'll raid Merle. I'm too tired, guys. I should have went live earlier, but like just I ended up watching some, or like I was doing some other stuff. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I might go live like earlier in the morning tomorrow and just do a morning stream because I have some stuff I want to do later in the day. Yeah, beta patch has been incredibly fun. I've enjoyed it so much more than the pre-patch version of the game. It's been kind of funny to me how much it's been more enjoyable. Like, it's not perfect or anything, but like it's just one patch and I'm already having a lot more fun. There might be another patch tomorrow. I feel like the next couple patches is going to be like when I solidify like the trajectory I think the game's going to go on, because of like the immediate response to all the complaining is just to reverse all the like decisions and then buff more things. Like it's kind of just cooked. Like that means they're going to fold to complaining, and if they fold to complaining, then the patch culture will always just be pushing towards buffs, and the game will just get easier and easier. They'll add an Act 4 and then nerf it or something. Oh, maybe I'm being too pessimistic, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Kind of how I feel about it right now. Yeah, good night, Rameth. Good night, LT. Hope to see you here tomorrow. See a bookshelf. If you believe in the devs, I mean, I do believe in the devs, genuinely. After this patch, I believe like pretty hard. Like this is great. They got good ideas. Anyway, see you all later. GG's and goodbye.